Don't you ever look that gift horse in the mouth. In fact, breed it with the sea urchins to produce gift horses with tiny mouths. If you simply must kill someone mid-meal, it is customary to use the fish knife.
Really? Let me consult my list of things money can't buy. Let's see. Ore, organs, obedience, and there it is. Coolness. Thank you. See, I want to advocate for the Gorgon gaze instead, but what that would just turn people rock hard. The baby teeth represent their inner tenderness and willingness to steal teeth from babies. Ah, spooky high school, the sweetest years of our lives. Back then we were young and unafraid, sometimes reckless, sometimes brilliant, sometimes just stupid, but always one to live life to the fullest. We were on a wild journey to discover who we really were.
Choose your character.
I'm her.
All right.
And we had yet to experience this ultimate challenge, the monster prom. I remember it clearly, 3 weeks before we left, and as we fantasized about our dream prom dates, we were all scrambling to catch the attention of one of our 6 most charismatic classmates.
Huzzah!
Miranda Vanderbilt, 19, a sweet mermaid princess who was as cute as she was. Damien LeVay, 21, a fearless demon with a taste for destruction and a love of fire. Scott Howell, 21, a werewolf athlete who compensated for his rather small brain with a stupidly huge heart. Liam de Lioncourt, 400-something, a hipster vampire whose standoffish demeanor hid that he was truly a lovable dork.
Yay!
Holly Geist, 22, a party ghost with an insatiable hunger for all the wrong things.
What?
And Vera Oberlin, 23, a mean self-made Gorgon with a merciless sense of business. It was clear, it had to be one of them, but who? We only had 3 weeks to choose our prom date, and even more daunting, we only had 3 weeks to woo them and conquer their hearts. But as I already said, we were young and unafraid, and we were ready to start.
Welcome to Monster Prom's stupidest pop quiz ever. All minds are rotten, but they are rotten in so many different ways. Worry no more. We're now using our PhD in bullshit to diagnose which kind of deviant sicko you are. Monster Prom's stupidest pop quiz ever, TM, will throw a bunch of absurd questions at you and turn your answers into your character's stats. This way, each of you will start by having stats that better reflect your true selves. Let's start.
Be a visionary. What will the next big social media craze be? Greek agoras, like literal Greek agoras, reinstated in our cities. Places where philosophy and arts are discussed by the greater minds. That's social media I want to log into. Bullshit. It's your regular social network, but each time someone shares news that isn't supported by real facts, they're taxed and the money goes to people exposed to that bullshit. Arbert, from now on a socially awkward guy named Robert, will do everything he's commanded to do through the app by its users. Oh. I want to expand that and just say anytime someone says something stupid. But I like the idea of Greek Agora.
Honestly, I'm kind of thinking the same. If you could put a curse on your worst enemy, what would it do? You can't rely on the effectiveness of a curse. I prefer to take care of my enemies the old-fashioned way, by exposing them to unsafe doses of radiation over the course of several years. I'd curse them to fall in love with a wonderful person and be happily married for years before they realize that all this time, their partner was a wild panther in disguise. Then, the panther viciously devours my enemy. Classic! The curse of always meeting obnoxious people at parties who are super into new fad diets that feel the need to explain them in detail. Oof.
I'm gonna go with this one. That sounds like a horrible curse.
I don't know. This one? Bold.
Charming. You find a genie in a bottle. You can ask for whatever you want. What do you ask for? Him to not be so cliche, a genie and wishes so mainstream. Infinite confetti. His friendship. Before asking for anything, you try to negotiate up to the 3 standard wishes. A rainbow that you could eat. I don't ask for anything. I drink the genie from the bottle. I can grant my own wishes. I'm not trying to negotiate. Why do I only have one?
Fuck it, let's be his friend.
Let's
There we
go.
go.
Oh, there it is. What do I want? Who am I going for? I got Vera. Uh, let's go to the library. We always need money. Why not do that on the first day? Congratulations, you have been chosen Win Big! That day you spend some time in the library's PCs, sending malicious spam emails in the hopes of stealing other people's money. It doesn't sound very nice, but who's really the one to blame if they respond to such a blatant scam? You lose 10 karma, which isn't a stat in this game, so who cares? And you gain 2 money. You catch sight of Liam and Vera nearby, doing what they do best, judging people.
Pathetic.
Oh my god, me too! Ugh, do you see the leggings that Succubus is wearing? How could I not? They're about as subtle as the didactic intent of Jonathan Swift's A Modest Proposal. You know what, Liam? Sometimes I worry that we're the only 2 fashionable monsters at this entire school. But then I realize that's not something to worry about. That's something to feel smugly superior about. I could have put it only slightly better myself. Now focus, Vera. We've got so many more outfits to critique. No way to avoid it. You're about to walk right past them. Quick, improvise a fashion accessory that'll actually impress them. Put on the hot dog costume you keep in your backpack for emergencies. It's so ironic. Liam should love it. Strip naked, then tell them you're wearing fabric that only cool people can see. Vera's all about being cool. Well, if she's all about being cool, then that's gonna tell her that she's not cool and she's not gonna like that. So I guess... I don't know, I'm gonna go for the hot dog. Liam and Vera watch as you carefully and deliberately change into your hot dog costume and then walk past them. Did she just change that ridiculous outfit on purpose to fuck with us? My god, she must give. Hold on, let me double check this. Liam pulls out a pocket calculator and presses some buttons. He gasps. -$5. I didn't know it was even possible to give that few fucks. I think we have to admit when we've been outplayed, Vera. Alright, I'll order us matching hot dog costumes immediately. Finally, dressing like a hot dog is becoming the trend you always hoped it would be. You gain 2 charm and 1 fun.
All right.
Waited my whole life for that.
Fuck it, let's go to the bathroom. That day you skip class and just hang out in the bathrooms because you respect no authority. I guess some people just want to watch the world burn by skipping class and hanging out in the bathrooms. You give 0 shits, but you gain 2 boldness. Out of the corner of your eye, you spot Scott and Miranda staring intently at a picture of a seahorse. This looks like a killer seahorse, Mary. What are you so worried about? Well, you see, one of my daddy's subjects gave me this horse as a gift. And, well, you've heard what they say, haven't you? Don't look a gift horse in the mouth.
What?
What? Who are they? Why do they say that? What's in there? I don't know. This is why I'm so distraught. I am terrified that I will accidentally look into this gift horse's mouth and see what? A gross butt? Another tinier horse? A world without sports?
Yeah.
I don't know, and I don't want to find out. Come on, Mary, you gotta find out. You've gotta find out for... What's that thing Miss Furatu is always talking about? Science? Yeah, for science. You gotta, right? You realize Scott's looking to you for your opinion. They both are. What do you think Miranda should do? Don't you ever look that gift horse in the mouth. In fact, breed it with the sea urchins to produce gift horses with tiny mouths. Look that gift horse right in its damn mouth. They only say not to because they don't want you finding all the delicious mouth candy.
Do you want to go for Miranda or Scott?
I kind of want to go for Miranda, I think. Miranda is clearly pleased by your suggestion. When you run into her the next day, all her previous anxiety seems to have gone. I took your marvelous suggestion to the logical next level. I had my father's genetic wizards combine my gift horse with a sea urchin. Whatever horrible thing was lurking between those horse lips, they're now too tiny for me to see. The horse is a little bit spiny now, but I think that just adds to his charm. It's so cute. I can tell he loves it because of the deeply pained expression in his tiny watery eyes. That works so well, you wonder why you don't solve all your problems with genetic manipulation. You gain 2 creativity, 1 smart.
Everybody chooses something bad. Say your choice out loud to the rest of the players before clicking. It's cholera and mouth cancer.
What is cholera?
It was like that a deadly disease way back in the old days. That's the most I want to explain it.
Okay.
I don't want to be wrong. Player order is decided based on how much our country needs a minister of selected thing. Start debating now.
Minister
of mouth
cholera
cancer.
or mouth cancer.
I don't think we have a concern for cholera anymore. I will say that.
Yeah, mouth cancer. I don't know. I don't know the
Still a
statistics
problem.
of that, so
But below, would you rather have mouth cancer or cholera?
I don't know.
All right.
As usual, Miranda sits before her immaculate array of carefully arranged silverware. Damien, predictably, is examining her biggest knife. So this is the one for killing people, right?
Disgraceful.
Good heavens, no. This is the butter dagger. It would be unseemly to use it on meat. So what then? Am I supposed to use this scrawny-looking knife to kill a dude? No, no, no. If you simply must kill someone mid-meal, it is customary to use the fish knife. This is merfolk court silverware after all. That tiny thing? I might as well wait for my victim to die of old age. This is usually how it's done in my kingdom. Yes, that or poison. This is ridiculous. Yo, you there. Which knife would you use to kill a guy? And don't say the fish knife. Fish knife? A spoon. What, you need blades to kill people? I said not to, but you said, "Gah, I'll show you which knife is used for murder." Damien picks up the big scary knife he wanted to use in the first place and lunges it at you. You pick up the fish knife. Yes, defend my honor. Make sure to hold the knife with the pinky extended. What? How did you disarm me? I'm normally the best at stabbing. Fuck me. I guess the fish knife really is the best for murder after all, huh? One must never doubt a princess in matters of silverware, my dear. Miranda is so impressed with your prowess in combat and silverware, she awards you her napkin as a token.
Let's go.
Hell yeah. Ooh, where am I? I'm over here. You approach Liam and Vera at their table, but before you can sit down, Vera holds up a hand.
Pathetic.
Stop. This is the cool people table where only cool people are allowed.
So mainstream.
I would agree with what Vera just said, but agreeing is something only uncool people do. Wouldn't you agree, Vera? Nice try, Liam, but I think we're getting away from the point. This interloper still wants to sit with us. Why are they like Team Rocket right now? They're giving Jesse James vibes.
Team Rocket, let's not at the speed of light.
Surrender now or prepare to fight, fight, fight.
Well, if she wants to sit with us, she's going to have to prove she's as cool as we are. But without, like, trying to prove it. Trying is so uncool. So, what's it going to be? Well, I guess I'll be going then, because there's no way anyone could ever be as cool as Liam. Let me ask you this, would an uncool person be giving Vera 50 monster dollars right now?
Who are you trying to go for?
Well, I would not be giving Vera 50 monster dollars. That would backfire, I think.
Maybe.
But, I'm just gonna do it. Let's go for her. Okay, you're cool. What? Money can't buy coolness. Really? Let me consult my list of things money can't buy. Let's see. Ore, organs, obedience, and there it is. Coolness. Why is coolness on the O section of your list? Because it's not a real list. I pretended there was a list in order to fuck with you.
Cool.
Okay, that's pretty cool. Speaking of cool, while I can't currently accept cash for campaign finance reasons, I will remember this favorably in the future.
Oh,
Perhaps
not
I'll call you
bad.
later for other favors. You hope these favors are sexual in nature, but you don't say that, because that is not a cool thing to say.
Mac and cheese.
Do you want to read it?
Oh, yeah, I guess I should. Everybody chooses a food. Say your choice out loud for the rest of the players before clicking.
Again, Margaret.
All right.
I almost feel like I have to get more money for Miranda. But I haven't even been to class yet.
I wouldn't go to class. It's a shop right now.
Oh. Is it? Oh yeah, it is. Yeah, let's go to the library. That day you spend some time on the library's PCs, mining some bitcoins. This is supposed to have something to do with solving algorithms and the rise of cryptocurrency. But you guess that nobody actually has any fucking idea how it really works. Ain't that the truth? Anyway, you gain plus 2 bitcoins, which is equal to $2 million. Which unfortunately is equal to 2 monster dollars, so 2 plus 2 money. You're minding your own business when Miranda comes rushing up to you, clearly distraught. Most terrible news, friend. I have just watched the documentary Game of Thrones, and now I fear my own royal family. Fear for it. I did not realize how susceptible we might be to random acts of treachery, or how often we romance our siblings.
What did he say?
I don't want to be shot in the chest by a crossbow while sitting on the toilet. That doesn't sound proper at all. Please help me put my poor mind at ease. How can I possibly identify potential traitors in my court? God, I've never seen it. I don't know. Just keep an eye out for the classic signs. Shifty eyes, hooded black coats, ordering knives in bulk. Pretty much everybody is a traitor. Just spin a bottle and whoever points at, kill them.
Bit much.
But that would mean... Could Lord
Disgraceful.
Darkheart Stabbington be a traitor? I must warn Father at once. We have to find a new royal babysitter. A rose by any other name would smell as sweet, unless that name is Darkheart Stabbington. You gain plus 2 smarts and plus 1 money as a reward.
Let's
Hell yeah.
go.
Nice. Ooh, what do I want? I think I should be bolder. That day you skip class and just hang out in the bathrooms because you respect no authority. On the way there you run into Mamimi, the Oni girl. She offers you some of her weird Japanese energy drink. You take a sip. It tastes crazy as hell. You need to check the contents of this shit. Guarana seed extract, benzoic acid, 50 milligrams of caffeine, and 100 milligrams of boldness. Well, it wasn't bad at all. You gain plus 2 boldness. Thank Mamimi and proceed to the bathrooms. Later, you hear Vera and Liam in a heated conversation which seems to contain some pretty sexually explicit language, so naturally you go eavesdrop.
Lame.
Speaking as a male, I can say that even I grow weary of the infantilizing monotony of the male gaze. Thank you. See, I want to advocate for the Gorgon gaze instead, but that would just turn people rock hard. That's not an erection joke. People would die. Personally, I think hentai is the source of the problem. It's so unrealistic. Hello, I'm not a 2D drawing. I'm a real vampire.
Pathetic.
I know. Even I can't keep up with the standards hentai setting. What, I'm supposed to just grow a dick during sex?
So mainstream.
And all the women are drawn exactly the same. There's even less body type diversity than at the school. Plus, I don't think anyone in real life has ever willingly addressed a tentacle as senpai. And what's with all the tentacles anyway? Because half the studio heads are Krakens, Liam, and no tea, no shade to the women who do enjoy tentacle porn. I know at least 3 of my snakes do, but I won't out them. But I do think there should be a more diverse offering for those of us who'd like something less cephalosexual. Agreed. Hentai should be more artistic. Redraw explicit scenes in the style of a great artist such as Picasso and Magritte. Don't send a misogynistic kraken to do a femme gorgon's job. You should open your own hentai studio. Fuck yeah. Aha! Why didn't I think of that before?
Oh.
I'm always trying to
Not bad.
monetize my hobbies, and I am partial to my superior aesthetic, and I like sex. The hentai industry needs more strong female perspectives. Shatter that freaky glass ceiling. Yes, it could be feature stories about 3-dimensional women with lofty and exciting career aspirations, having mind-shattering hot sex. We can call it Vera animation.
That has been Quite
The tagline could
pleasing.
be an Oberlin overhaul of over-objectifying Opal. The two hurry off to continue the development of their hentai studio, thus improving pornography forever. Hooray! You gain 2 smarts and 1 money as a token of gratitude for your ideas. Something happened to me!
Merlin.
Let's go.
That weekend, you're off at the movies when you receive a summons from Miranda. Oh, thank goodness you could come. Technically, Miranda's guards forced you to meet with her, but you'd rather not split hairs.
I'm contemplating the decision of extreme gravity to date Moonjin or not to date. As you are famed throughout the school as a wanton Lothario, I thought I had best ask your advice. But please be sure to frame it in terms that I will understand, something simple and straightforward. In short, I need you to tell me which item of silverware Moonjin most closely resembles. Gilded shrimp tongs, delicately inlaid with diamonds and baby teeth. Or bread. You know what? I got your back.
Hell yeah.
Oh, shrimp tongs, only the most elegant of silvered wares. And gilded, gold on top of silver, how decadent. Of course, the diamonds must represent their strength and endurance, while the baby teeth represent their inner tenderness and willingness to steal teeth from babies. I could not imagine a more appropriate piece of silverware to be my date, but I'm told I'm not allowed to take actual silverware to the prom as my date, so your friend will have to suffice. Thank you ever so much. Miranda's goons drag you away, but not before Miranda awards you 3 money for your marvelous advice. Yo, I'm gonna be loaded! Everybody chooses an animal. Say your choice out loud to the rest of the players before clicking.
Beaver.
A chipmunk. Based on how stupid it would be for a superhero to use the selected animal as their symbol, being something like Beaver Man and Chipmunk Man. I think Beaver Man would be a little inappropriate.
Why?
It could be a sexual innuendo.
Wait, how?
A beaver is a slang term for the JJ.
I did not know that.
Yeah.
The more you know, I guess.
Yeah. So,
I
do you
mean-
want to talk about why you chose beaver?
I didn't know what the prompt was gonna be. Beaver was just the first, like, out-of-pocket thing.